Hi guys, I'm Jessica Johnson. I'm the CEO of Buzzworthy Content, a content marketing agency, and I'm a freelance copywriter. And I just had the best day where I felt like I had to come on here and share with you a few reasons why I love freelance copywriting so much. So I'll keep it short for a little recap, but for those of you who don't know me, I used to be in corporate America. I was leading content strategy for international companies. I have 10 plus years in this industry and I enjoyed the work, but I just found that I was stuck in that corporate hustle. Like I just could not get over the office politics and the endless meetings that could have been emails and the fact that you had to respond to email nights and weekends and just living for brunch instead of going out and seeing the world. And what I did is I began freelance copywriting and found that instantly I could have the income and the impact and the life that I wanted to live. I could replace my corporate income. And so that's like the quick version. I want to get into this video a few reasons why, if you've never considered freelance copywriting as a way to leave corporate America or replace that corporate income to design your own life and destiny and be your own boss, that it's amazing. Okay, so here's a few reasons. Number one, you get paid for every single hour you work. So when you're a salaried employee, you don't get paid for any extra time that you work, any extra time that you put in. But with freelance copywriting, every single email you answer for a client, every call you have with them, every part of your day that you spend writing for them, you get paid for. And this is amazing because when I first left corporate America, I started out trying to be a coach, trying to build my own business idea from the ground up. And so much goes into having to even establish a business, to having to make a website and do the branding and the social and the blogging. And you don't get paid for months or years of all that work until people start coming in as clients. And so the fact that you can get a freelance copywriting client and start getting paid for every single hour is like the best. I think another thing is you can pick up clients like today. So, like I mentioned, with a lot of these other careers, whether it's network marketing, whether it's being a coach of some sort, whether it's starting a new business idea, there's this huge on ramp to getting clients. Like you have to set up a reputation. You have to get people aware of what you're doing in your niche. You have to post often enough that they begin to trust you. But with freelance copywriting, there's so little pickup to get going. Like as long as you have work samples, maybe a portfolio, although it's not essential right away, if you know how to pitch yourself and you know where to look for clients, you can get those clients today. Like the first month that I began freelance copywriting, it was a 5-figure month for me. Like I replaced my corporate income. The next month I doubled it. And that I think is so much of the beauty because, like I mentioned, I spent years trying to build a coaching business, and only towards the end did I start to feel that traction. Whereas with the copywriting, as soon as I pivoted to that, it was like instantaneous. Okay, so that's the second thing is like you can pick up clients, you can start building this career right away. First one, you get paid for every hour you work. So that's like an amazing combo, right? The other thing that I love about freelance copywriting, if you haven't thought about it in this way, is that you can quickly position yourself to be worth and to charge $50 an hour, $75 an hour, $100 an hour. I have had clients pay me all of the above. And a lot of people have the misconception that as a copywriter, you may charge $20 an hour, or that there's so many people out there doing copywriting that you really won't be able to charge a premium price. And that's just because so many people don't have the strategy background to be a partner that brands are willing to pay more for. So if you can start to learn strategies like SEO, the buyer's journey, buyer personas, and a number of others, you can actually be more valuable to brands than just a writer that they can get from, anywhere else. So all of a sudden, you, because you have that strategy lens and therefore can take this copy even further to attract more people, to get more web traffic, you are worth more to that brand and they will happily pay you more versus having to go hire 3 different people to handle all those different parts of the job. So to me, that was so freeing because I was kind of initially in this mental battle of like, if I leave corporate America, like, sure, I won't make as much, but at least, I'll be my own boss. I'll have my own day. I'll be passionate about the work. But like, you don't have to choose between those. That's the most exciting part, I think. If you make $50 an hour, that is $100,000 year. You can do the math. $50 an hour, 40 hours a week. Let's say you take a full 2 weeks off. So it's a 50-week a year position. That's $100,000. If you start getting into the higher ranges, like you double that at $100 an hour, you can make $200,000 that year. Or you can work half the amount of hours, 20 hours a week, and still make 6 figures. So you can literally work from like 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. That's your work day. Go out, travel the world, spend time with your family, and do whatever you want. Like spend time on your health. Like it, to me, that was the most freeing thing is you don't have to choose between financial security and going and living a life of your dreams. With freelance copywriting, you really get to have both. So those are just 3 reasons that I absolutely love this and every day feel so grateful to do this and to even just show people how they can do the same. 1, that you get paid for every single hour you work. 2, that if you have the right strategy, it's very easy to get started right away. And 3, that you can easily replace your corporate income with this. And when you do, you get to travel the world. Like I've worked in Buenos Aires and Barcelona and Amsterdam and Brussels, Belgium, so many places. And even now where I have a home base because I felt like one for a change, now I can structure my day how I want. I can go do a workout when that feels good to me, or I can take a lunch or make lunch or spend time with my husband. Like I'm not always just competing to like wake up, go to work, commute home, be exhausted, and that's all I have is like 1 or 2 good hours left of my day. Like it just opens up the world and whatever that means to you. You don't have to be a traveler. Maybe you have kids you want to spend time with, but whatever it is for you, it gives you all of that. I just love it. And so if you've never considered it, those are a few reasons why I would look a little closer. And if you have any questions, I'm going to drop my information below. Make sure you check it out. Let me know if I can help, and I'll see you guys back again soon.